when I was little, I had really bad nightmares, and so I stopped sleeping, and my mom got really freaked out. And so she was trying to figure out how to make me both stop having nightmares and stop being scared to sleep. And so she taught me how to lucid dream, and then when I was like, by the time I was like 10, I could lucid dream, and I could always control what was happening in my dream, so I was no longer scared of sleeping, and I was super good at dreaming, and I had a lot of fun with it. And I would always have flying dreams, and I would always like make myself have these awesome parties. Like I remember I had this one dream, I invited like Tia and Tamara from Sister, and like all these people from Disney Channel that I thought were really cool, and I had this huge feast with all my favorite food, and we played Capture the Flag, and it was awesome. My mom taught me how to lucid dream by doing this awesome thing where I would close my eyes in my dream and picture my room, and then when I opened my eyes in my dream, I would have to actually open my eyes in real life and be awake. And that worked really well. Except then finally when I like was really good at it and I would always do it, I started having these like super Inception like dreams where I would open my eyes in my dream thinking it was real, and then like wake up in my room but it would still be my dream, and then somebody like would kill me in my room, and I would have to like go through all these things where I'd close my eyes and open it, and would it be my room? Like, I don't know. It's really, really scary. I think dreaming's really beautiful. I think it's a really important way to use our imagination, which we don't really do a lot, I think, in normal life. I think probably it's important in some deeper psychological way, but I don't know what it is. It seems cathartic to me. It seems like a good way to work things out without like having to actually spend active mental energy on things. I feel like I've learned things from my dreams. I feel like it's just a sort of thing that I enjoy, and I've always sort of been like very into remembering them and writing them down. I always have like very symbolic dreams, like super obnoxiously obvious symbolism. But it kind of can be illuminating when you wake up and you realize something like that. I always have like very dramatic romantic dreams about people that like illuminate some stupid thing that I should have known already. And also when I was little, I lost my teeth, and I was like in the process of losing my teeth, and I lost one of the teeth that I had lost, and I wanted to keep it in a jar because I was weird. And then I found it in my dream under this chair, and then in real life I went and looked under the chair, and it was there. I had this dream that it was usually like I'm a person in my dream acting with my own agency, but this one was when I was just like watching from above, and it was in this plantation, and there was like a white woman landowner. She's this big old woman was walking down in the plantation, and then she found like an old slave man that was there working, and she was like, "Come here, like Johnny." And then they came over to this hole, and she was like, would you jump in that hole if I told you to? And he was like, I wouldn't want to jump in that hole. Seems dangerous, and you never know who could be in there, what they could be wanting to do. And then she was like, well, I think you should jump in it. He was like, okay, well, because she's his master, so he had to jump in it. And he was kind of scared, but he was like, okay. And then he jumped in, and then there was this whole coalition of like people ready to start a movement, and they were all like gonna take over the plantation, and it was just really weird, but it gave me a lot of hope, and I woke up and was like, all right. And then they took over the slave plantation. Sorry. I don't think I've had any really impactful dreams, is what I'm trying to say. They're usually just really silly, or really, really ridiculous, or totally mundane. I have a lot of dreams about clothes. Like, almost probably like 3 times a week I dream that like I have a really cool new outfit I want to wear. Or like that I lost one of my favorite pairs of jeans or something. I have so many dreams written down. But I don't have a personal philosophy on why it's actually important. I just think it's beautiful, and it makes me feel like if I don't, it's just like another kind of memory. It's the same thing as being awake, and it's just something that I want to be able to have a record of.